So one of the best parts about living in the northern Nevada, Reno Tahoe area is the weather. And for those of you that might be unfamiliar with the weather here in Nevada, we do get all 4 seasons. Sometimes we get them all on the same day. So if you're packing for an outing, you might need flip-flops, ski gear, a big hat, shorts, blankets, and we're going to talk about the weather, the climate, the elevation, all in detail. So be sure to stick around to watch the whole video. So on this channel, we're going to be talking about all things living in, moving to, and vacationing in the Reno Tahoe area. We're also going to talk specifics about real estate and what you might be able to afford, neighborhoods, and other content that we're going to put out. So if you're thinking about moving or living here, follow our channel and you'll get a lot of good content about what it's like to be here in northern Nevada. I've lived in Reno for 35 years, and what you need to know is the weather can change really quickly and dramatically. In the summertime, it does get hot here. The 90s is kind of a normal temperature. It seems like every year we'll get a week where the weather is 100+ degrees, but no, that is not the norm. And in the wintertime, we typically will get lows in the high 20s or 30s, but even this year, you're gonna see days where it might be under 10 degrees, but those extremes don't happen very often. Up at the lake, typically the weather is about 10, 12, 15 degrees cooler than it is here year round. But the biggest difference between living in the valley and living up at the lake is they get way more snow, way more weather, and it's just wetter up there. The extremes can be quite varying. In the afternoon, typically the wind will blow a little bit. That if we don't kind of get those nice afternoon breezes, then it kind of will get a little hazy or smoky here. But on occasion, the wind will howl and you might see 50, 70. I've even seen it where it's 100-mile-an-hour wind. Another thing you know about is the climate. Typically, we average about 300 days a year of sunshine. So it's very sunny and warm here. Down in the valley, we literally only average about 7 to 8 inches of rain a year. And then the other thing you have to be careful for is as we spring into April, May, if it warms up too quickly and that snow runoff melts way too fast, the Truckee River runs right through the middle of town, and you'll see areas in Sparks and other parts of the town where you could potentially have flooding and some major water issues. We are high up in the air up here. The airport is technically just over 4,400 feet, and as you go west of town or both to the north and south, more towards the mountains, the elevation will change quickly. For every 1,000 feet in elevation that you go up, there is a 10% higher chance of the sun burning you, affecting you. So it's always things like hats, sunscreen. Just be careful with that because it is easy to get a sunburn. The weather here most of the time is really wonderful, amazing. Like I said, I've lived here a long time. If you're liking this information and you want more information about living in Reno Tahoe, please subscribe to our channel, hit the bell so you'll get more information about this, and we're going to go in more detail about a lot of topics, all things Reno Tahoe and northern Nevada.